Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to give you a little look at my smart car that I just bought. I bought the cheapest 68 plate smart car in the country, and I'm going to show you why it was the cheapest 68 plate smart car in the country that is on the road and driving. Yeah, let me turn you around and show you. Here we go. It's a bit bright out here, don't know what you're seeing. Now on the camera, probably looks lovely. There might be a few things you may notice. Odd wheels, I don't know whether you're seeing that. There's a lot of glare on this camera. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Apart from when you get up close. It's a accident repaired car. It had been up for sale for 2 weeks according to the advert, and it was £8,200 and something pound it was up for, and then it was reduced. It only shows me the reduced bit at the price it was at, and it was up for 5.5 odd grand I believe. And I couldn't work out why, but I was in the area and I thought, oh, do you know what, I'm going to have a look. So we headed over there, and the minute I got there we kind of realised exactly why it hadn't sold. Now I don't know how I'm going to show this on camera. This is like the worst paint job I've come across in a lot of years, and the guy that repaired it, I don't know if he was English or what, it didn't seem properly English. No offence to anyone that's not English. It just, I don't think he understands that smart cars are all made of plastic. They've repaired and painted all of this plastic, and it's not painted. It comes coloured. It's actually cheaper to buy a genuine brand new panel from Mercedes than it is to pay someone like me to paint the door panel, for argument's sake. That's 106 quid from Mercedes. So it's craziness. So I've rocked up, and where do I start? I don't even know where to show you. So alright, we've got the top of this bumper here. I don't know whether you're going to see, it's all flat and got a gouge in it. We've got the grille, it's not going to show, but it's full of runs down here. This is all flat, hasn't been polished up, sanding marks in it and stuff. I'm going to show you the best bit last. So we've got like 80 grit sanding marks in this plastic. I don't know whether you're going to see that. We've got broken side repeater, god awful paint. There's loads of filler in this door panel. We've got micro blistering up here, cracking, waving, that's all filler in there. The rear quarter itself has been painted, and the repair's not very nice. Gonna have to straighten that out. They've painted this air vent instead of removing it. This back bumper is got filler and everything in here. You can see the shape's not right there on the body line. And the rear quarter is still in a little bit. We've got flat paint up here. I'm in the shade now, you can't really see, but all of the top of this bumper is flat. They've painted the bumper. The whole tailgate here has been painted. Don't know whether about to show what they've painted around the smart badge. You might be able to see that. It's horrendous. Flat. We've got a burn through there. Just god awful paint. Runs. Got runs in there. Runs over here, and that's that panel. So they've gone out every panel. This petrol cap, this hasn't been painted. The quarter on this side is fine, but this has been like aerosoled black for some reason. That's horrendous. It's hard to show you the paint on this side here. We've got half sanded, half flat wing mirror cover there. The front wing is flat down here. I don't know whether you're going to see that. All scratches through it. And the best bit of all, the bonnet. I don't know how I can show or recreate this. It is like tarmac. Paint blisters, bubbling, swelling, splits, God knows what else, chips. So hard to show. Crazing. We've got solvent pop. I've never seen so many paint defects in one panel in my whole life. Sanding marks, flat as a pancake. It's absolutely horrendous. Same again on this wing mirror cover. Flat, loads of defects in it, not been done correctly. And full of micro blisters, this door was. I don't know if I showed that a minute ago. Full of it, cracking and peeling paint. Scuffs up here as well. And we've got odd wheels. And yeah, it's an absolute bargain. And I know you're all going, why have you bought this car? The car itself is actually good. It's done, I don't know, can you see that? 3,900 miles it's done from new. It missed its first service, so it was obviously crashed. This is a Prime model. It's a Prime Plus. This one's not a Sport. I had a Sport one before. Don't actually know the exact model, but it's got aircon, leather, all of the bits. Sports mode, paddle shift. You got cruise control and speed limit. Yeah, look, there's the paddle shifters, stuff like that. Got the computer screen and everything. It is missing the parcel shelf. He didn't have that. I don't think he was given that when he purchased the car. So the parcel shelf's missing. It has got a brand new mat here, carpet, but it's not even been unwrapped. But yeah, I'll unwrap that and sort that out. So, can you see that any better now? Yeah, you must be able to pick that up on camera. It is horrendous. Like real bad, horrendous. You have to be here looking at it to see. So I wanted a little smart car. As a lot of you know, I'm starting to do jobs for people at the end of the month, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll get a little smart car to bomb around in, and once I've sorted my logo, I'll sticker it up. And I wanted a black one or a white one. Anyway, didn't want blue, didn't want this. And I looked at this, like I said, I went and viewed it. And looked round it. After we stopped laughing, I went for a drive in it. It's brand new. It's done 3,000 miles. Why it's got odd wheels, I don't know. It is an accident damaged one, repaired. So it's obviously bent or buckled the wheel or whatever it's done. Mechanically, it's all done. The bodywork, they thought they were saving a few quid and they've had it painted and repaired badly. God knows what he paid. I didn't even ask. I was too busy laughing. So I ended up thrashing out a deal. I was trying to buy it £4,000. I was being well cheeky and he weren't having none of it. So I ended up getting up to £4,500 and that was it. And then he weren't having none of it, so I walked away and left it. Anyway, he's texted me when I've got home. He said 4,650. I said nah, not having it. I said the most I'm prepared to go is 4,600. Now I looked at 4 different smart cars yesterday. I nearly bought 2 16 plates for nigh on £8,000. That's kind of the money they are on a 16 plate. Don't get me wrong, you can get higher mileage ones, probably on a 17 plate or what have you, for about £8,000 odd. But in today's current climate, eBay, Auto Trader, the lot, Facebook, the lot, you're looking at about, and don't get me wrong, not a Pulse model, a Prime Plus, you know, a proper, the top of the range one. You're looking at about £8,000 for a 16 plate. So I very nearly bought one. I went to a few garages, looked around, a few private ones and what have you. And this came up, we found this on Facebook and I went and looked at it just on the off chance. I ended up getting it I messaged him back when I got home after I'd refused, you know, to buy it. I bought it for 4,600 quid. So when I picked it back up this morning, I brought it up here, obviously, had a look around it, wrote a list of the things I need. I found a Mercedes in Hertford, and I ordered every single panel in colour, every single part that I need, new petrol flap, the whole lot, and it come to 1,300 quid. Now, £1,300, oh, sorry, most of that's getting delivered to me tomorrow. There'll be a couple of bits left on back order that are coming from Germany, and there'll be up to 5 business days before that turns up. So that's all coming tomorrow. 1,300 quid. The Motorose 4,600 quid. So £5,900, and visually the outside of it will look brand new. I've chose black bumpers, black doors, black wings, black bonnet. So everything there will be brand new. The grill's brand new, the bumper will be brand new, the bonnet, the wings, everything. The only thing I didn't buy was the 2 wing mirror covers, because they come in primer. So I'll sand them down and paint them, and I'm going to sort this rear quarter out. I bought a brand new vent for in here because they're not actually painted. I don't know why they painted that. They should have removed it. So I'm going to repair the rear quarter, paint the rear quarter, and then we'll bolt on everything else. They've even, where the handle's scored, they've even sanded the handle and painted the handle. I was just gobsmacked. I actually said wow when I saw it. It was like, what? Yeah, I've ordered a brand new handle as well. That's included in that price. Every single thing, 1,300 quid. Oh, there's another run there. Don't know whether that'll pick up on the camera. No, probably not. Every single thing, 1,300 quid. So for the car to owe you 5,900 quid for a 68 plate motor that's done 3,000 miles from new, that's pretty good. I've booked it, well, I say I've booked it, haven't, provisionally I've booked it. I spoke to them when I was up there. The service people rang me back. The car was bought from the Hertford Mercedes garage as well, and it's due a service as well. So I said to them, look, let me get all the panels on, then I'll book it in and you can service it for me, because as you know, something that's like nearly new, very, very low mileage, for it to be worth anything to anyone when I come to sell it, you may as well keep up with the service history. It's 300 quid for Mercedes to do a full service on it. So I'm just going to get that done, and then yeah, it should be a good little motor. So what we're going to do is, when all the bits turn up tomorrow, I'll go and order some paint. We'll try and sort the rear quarter out, and we'll replace all of them panels. I'll film all of that for you, show you what we're doing. We'll strip it to pieces, and then we'll show you the finished product, hopefully. So yeah, I thought I'd film that, let you guys see it, and yeah, you can follow the journey. We're going to transform this little dog into a brand new little smart car. How it should look. The only thing I haven't bought is the 2 front wheels from Mercedes. They were 400 quid for the wheels. I found one wheel on eBay, which I'm going to buy. These wheels are actually brand new. The guy that I got it off, he bought them wheels and he's bought the wrong wheels. They're the correct wheels that should be on that. So I'm on the hunt for one more of them wheels. I'm going to go and collect the other wheel for the front, and then that'll be that all sorted and put back together for less than 6 grand. So I've probably saved myself 3 grand there, to be honest. Most 68 plates, 18 or 19 plates are, what would you say they were, Dave? They're probably 10 grand really, aren't they?
Yeah, and then after that they're electric.
Yeah, and after that they're sort of electric. So no good for me. So yeah, realistically that should be done, fitted, back together, owing about 6 grand. So it's a £3,000 saving, and even for 6 grand you cannot go and buy a prime bought anywhere in the country, automatic, fully loaded, for that money. So it's an absolute bargain. It's just a shame that they didn't know that you could go and buy all them panels in colour, brand new. The car was brand new and would have remained looking brand new. So yeah, there'll be another video on that when we're stripping it down and replacing all the parts. and you can follow along on a journey. Yeah, I thought I'd show you that today. That is it from me. We'll update you with the next video when all the parts turn up and we'll get cracking on it. So yeah, as always, a massive thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.